So look at the trail. I've had a few climbs since I left the campsite. Nothing big, a few ups and downs. I already went by 6 through hikers. Didn't interview any of them because they were kind of moving, but yeah, so the bubble is definitely approaching. So I was in my stealth campsite last night. Got in a campsite at a good time. Got set up, talked to E on the phone. Got the bear bag up on throw number 1. So that's a good thing. But with any luck, that's the end of bear bagging because I'm switching out to the earth sack when I see Ia today. She's bringing a couple of new pairs of shoes. Having a shoe problem on the right foot. Bringing the earth sack, which is the bear-proof bag that I can just tie to a limb of a tree. And an op sack, which is a food scent preventing bag that you put inside. I'll be able to dump my regular food bag and my bear rope. And I think the weight's going to be about the same because a 50-foot of paracord and a little pouch I put the rocks in. And yeah, I'm going to double zero the next 2 days because we're going to a house with some friends at Johnson's and they all want to do the Creeper Trail, the downhill part of the bike ride. I was thinking about doing it with them, but I think I'm going to use the 2 days to do some hiking. Won't count for the AT for me. But I want to see what's going on with the footwear. So when they're riding downhill for 17 miles, I'll be hoofing somewhere just to see what set of footwear is going to work. Everybody's dealing with issues out here, and this one friggin' toe has been grinding me for most of the time. So it's a drizzling day. And I had to take off my rain jacket, even though it's got pit zips, so it's got sleeves or zippers in the armpits, so you can open them up. It still makes you warm. Here's my view today. Nothing but goo. Sign section of the trail maintained by Roanoke ATC. So I'm guessing that I'm going into a new Appalachian Trail club that takes care of maintenance. Bumped into a couple of hikers. I'd ask them to introduce themselves.
I'm Johnny Walker.
And I'm Muffet.
All right.
We're northbounders. We've just completed 600 miles on the trail, but looking forward to keep going.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep, we're feeling really strong this year, so it's been great.
Yeah, and Muffet gave me some good gouge about La Sportivas here. She's in love with them. She's got the Raptors on, so they're working for her and they're keeping her on the trail.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what kind of miles are you guys up to now?
Well, prior to Bland, we were getting up into 14s, and she started, her feet started to talk to her a little bit, saying, hey, back it down. Right. So we took a day or two off in Bland and went down to Withville to really get off of them. Yeah. And now we're just doing like some 10s to kind of ease back into it. So
hike your own hike, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or hike your own hike.
Yeah. It's definitely feeling better though.
All right, awesome. Hey, thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and all the best on your hike.
And
I just bumped into 3 hikers here, and I'd like you to just go ahead and talk to me.
Go ahead.
My trail name is Hugs. I'm from Chicago, and I'm out here hiking the trail to raise awareness for the organization that this dog is from. His name is Fecto, and he's from the organization called PAWS, which is Paws Assisting Wounded Warriors, and they train service dogs for people like me who have PTSD.
Awesome. Thank you for your service.
And we're trail name Better Together. I'm Jim.
I'm Britta.
And we started on February 6th at Springer. And you know, it's just we've been putting this kind of stuff off for too long. So
that's right, way too long.
Yeah, we decided this is the year.
That's right. We did our first section in May of 2000, and here we are, finally, 19 years later.
All right. Hey, you got to do it one step at a time, right?
That's right.
Hey, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Sun's starting to peek out, which is pretty cool. I've got 3.9 left to the end. Just saw a African-American woman, backpacker, but she was in a rush to go take care of business in the woods, so I didn't get a chance to talk to her, but I would I would have enjoyed talking to see a little bit about diversity on the trail, because there's not much in the way of racial diversity. But when it comes to African Americans, just not seeing them. In the Black Appalachian, who hiked 2 years ago, I heard him on a podcast. He had a big following from Charlotte, North Carolina. Big guy, rapper, I think. And basically the way he explained it, which, as I recall, and I'll probably screw it up a little bit, but it's almost part of the African American culture that if you go into the woods, you might not be coming back out. Kind of, a look back at horrible, lynchings and that sort of thing. So that was kind of his point. Okay, hey, I just came across a couple of thru hikers from a faraway land, so I'd like them to introduce themselves.
Yeah, I'm Stumbler. No, I'm not Swiss. And we're from Sweden. That's right. Yeah, we started March 1st from Amicalola Falls. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, got here because we didn't really know what to do after our high school back home. So we decided just to do something before we started college or uni.
Yeah, good for you. How old are you guys?
20. Yeah.
20.
He's coming 21 in May. Yeah, in a month, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty
I'm in
cool.
November, so
something to transition into what is after the Appalachian Trail, huh?
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't really know yet.
Yeah, well,
Still have some miles to think about it. So.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Might
you guys
be the PCT, might be uni. We'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Whereabouts in Sweden?
2 hours north of Stockholm.
Okay.
So it's in a town called Gävle. Yeah.
Gävle. Well, thank you very much for joining. Great to see you guys, and all the best on your trek to Katahdin.
Absolutely. Yeah, Thank
you
you
too.
too.
All right. Another thru hiker, and he's pretty close to home from my home turf, so I'll let him introduce himself.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Speedy Gonzalez. I'm from Milton, which is just south of Boston. Real name's Shane Berry. Yeah, I started at Amicalola Falls on March 15th.
Wow.
So I think it's been 27 days now, maybe something around there. Yeah, the hike's been going great so far. I'm loving it. It's great now that the weather's a lot nicer, so jumping in rivers and stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping to just head for the next shelter here. It's been great.
Cool. And what kind of miles you're putting in?
I'm averaging about 25 miles a day for the hiking days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course there's the town stops and zeros that lower the average, but yeah, trying to get 25 a day.
That's a good trail name for you, Speedy Gonzalez, I gotta tell you. And what are you gonna do after you climb Mount Katahdin?
Yeah, so I'm taking a gap year right now. I graduated high school last year, so then next year I'm heading off to Colorado College, hoping to study wildlife biology there.
Awesome. All right, Speedy Gonzalez, there he is. Thanks for joining.
Hi, my name is Crockpot. I'm down here from Ottawa, Ontario in Canada. And I'm hiking a section from Bland up to McAfee Knob, the beautiful, iconic
Very
view
cool.
on Appalachian Trail. And I'm here because in all the craziness of life, there's nowhere else that I feel more comfortable and at home.
Awesome.
So I love it
Awesome.
out here.
What do you do in the real world? What do you do in the real world back in Canada?
I'm a PhD student at a university called Carleton
Okay.
in Ottawa. I'm studying fisheries, conservation, and science.
Okay, so it kind of
Trying
fits
to
in.
save the world a little bit.
Yeah.
One fish at a time.
Cool. Very nice. Well, thanks for joining me, and all the best on your hike.
Thank you.